Hey everyone, this is Paul at flyrodholders.us. I'm going to make a quick video here to show you how these fly rod holders are installed. These are the polycarbonate fly rod holders available at flyrodholders.us. They're available in black and white. These are designed to hold your fly rod securely, safely, and they're easy to install. They come with the two fasteners that you're going to need. Things that you need to know: the overall length of this fly rod holder is 9 3/4 of an inch. The distance between the mounting holes is 6 3/4 of an inch. You're going to want to lay this out on your boat where you're going to mount it. It's useful to have a fly rod with you so that you can put the fly rod in the holder, hold it up to the location that you want to mount this, and make sure that your tip clears, that the rod holder, the fly rod's going to come out of the holder safely. Just generally make sure that you've got all of the clearance issues sorted out. So you're going to need fly rod holder. You're going to need the two fasteners that come with it. These are number 8s pan heads. They are stainless steel, 3/4 of an inch long. If you are going to source your own fasteners, I highly recommend sticking with stainless steel, and preferably a chrome-plated stainless steel if you can get it. You're also going to need a drill bit. This is a 9/64 inch drill bit. It has a countersink on it. This is very useful. It will let you set the depth of the hole that you drill, and a little bit of a countersink into the gel coat is very helpful in preventing gel coat from chipping. You're going to want a screwdriver. You're going to need some marine adhesive or caulk, and you are going to need a bit driver and a drill. So you're going to chuck up your drill bit in your drill. You're going to drill your two holes 6 3/4 of an inch apart to the desired depth. You're going to put a little bit of a countersink on those holes to help the gel coat not chip. Then you're going to take your marine adhesive or sealant, and you're going to put a dab into these holes. And I highly recommend doing that because it's just generally best practices when mounting parts to your boat. Fiberglass has relatively poor screw retention, and that dab of sealant or adhesive is going to improve that. And you also don't want water getting into the interior of the boat or into your laminate schedule. So best practices anytime you're mounting anything to your deck, make sure that all penetrations into the fiberglass are sealed with marine sealant. Okay, so we've drilled our holes. We've put a little dab of marine sealant into them. Now we're going to grab our screws and we're going to put them into the fastener hole. There's one at the top, just under the foam, and one at the bottom. So now this is a very important tip. Before you fasten your rod holder down, make sure that the Velcro strap is loose, just like this. If you have it wrapped around and you tighten this down, you will have trapped the tag end of your Velcro strap between the rod holder and the fiberglass, and you won't be able to get it out. You'll have to unscrew the rod holder, pull this off, and screw it back down, which is very frustrating. I can tell you that from experience. So I've made this mistake so that you can learn from it. So now we're going to screw this down. We're going to do that carefully. We're going to basically drive these screws most of the way down. You want them to drive down to where they're just engaging the plastic. You want to be careful not to over tighten it because you can potentially damage your rod holder. Then you're going to take your manual screwdriver and you're going to seat these things last of the way down. And there you go. The rod holder is now securely mounted to your boat and ready to fish. Oh, look at that. I made the mistake I was just warning you guys not to make. Have the tag end of your Velcro loose before you mount this. Otherwise, you can't get back to it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was helpful. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Thank you.